When an ideal love story is threatened by a diagnosis, can you picture the chaos that follows? For many years, Mark Consuelos and Kelly Ripa have been the couple of America. The family monster, the morning chuckles, and the love story that touched millions. But when no one was around, Kelly had to face a reality that she could scarcely express. Swillows and Mark were both fighting cancer. We'll discuss the suffering, the fortitude, and the lessons discovered from a battle that stunned the world and left Kelly clinging to unwavering love tonight. Long before it garnered media attention or caused any suffering, Kelly and Mark's story started on All My Children. She was the lively new arrival, he was the beautiful newcomer. Sparks flew back and forth. What started out as a stage romance became a true love story, complete with weddings, kids, laughing, and careers that developed together. They were not only successful actors, but also became representations of the ideal modern family. To their fans, they were perfect and indestructible. But cancer doesn't care who it targets. It casts a shadow over even the most brilliant love stories, creeping up on individuals like a robber at night. For Kelly, it was the most unexpected way that shadow appeared. Normally strong and physically fit, you wouldn't believe that Mark was sick. It did, however, start small, subtle changes. He was worn out. Even after he relaxed, he continued to have unknown aches. At first, he ignored it. Of course, why not? It was busy. The labor was hard. The children were growing. However, the human body mutters before bursting into screaming. Kelly noticed the man who usually jumped out of bed stayed put this time. Her favorite smile would occasionally change to a faint uneasiness. She demanded that he see a physician. Then came the waiting, the exams, and the heartbreaking remarks. For any family, hearing the news of cancer is never easy. Kelly confirmed what she had hoped would not be true. Tears streaming down her cheeks. Mark Swillows was battling a fatal cancer. Her comments conjured a strange sensation as though she were watching an unedited movie with an unidentified ending. Her dynamic, strong husband, with whom she had built a life, was suddenly put in the position of a patient. He has no assurances about the future. Even when faced with heartbreak, Kelly stayed strong. She turned to become his pillar of support, confident and guardian. However, one woman drew strength from asking herself the same question night after night while she was alone. What if she ended her relationship with her soulmate? The fandom was rocked by the announcement. People posted prayers, survivor stories, and messages of solidarity on the internet, which was a flurry of activity. People who had either battled cancer themselves or seen a loved one battle it wrote to Kelly. They hoped she would understand she had help. Many others fought cancer on a personal level. Therefore, Mark's experience served as motivation for those in need. Even though the public supported Kelly and Mark, they still had to cope with peaceful nights of fear. The cameras missed the tears on the pillow, the quiet conversations about what may have been, and the fortitude to continue smiling for their children. Proceeding was a true struggle. Through scans, chemotherapy, hospital stays, and treatments, Mark lost all the vigor that had once characterized him. He was constantly reminded of the internal conflict he was engaged in by symptoms such as severe exhaustion, nausea, and hair loss. Kelly was a fierce warrior who would never desert him. She became a pillar for him, an ally, and a supporter. But every step forward was fraught with difficulties. Physicians warned of possible issues. Through the night and into the light, uncertainty persisted. In addition to fighting for himself, Mark fought for Kelly, their kids, and the life they had built. But the unexpected happened right when it looked like there was no hope left. One night, after a particularly intense treatment session, Mark was able to smile. A genuine smile. It was faint, but it was there. That smile was a miracle, Kelly said. Gradually, blood tests showed improvement. The tumor's growth slowed. Doctors began using the word that felt like sunshine breaking through a storm. Full recuperation. Hope returned to their house cautiously but attentively. Kelly would later add, those months taught her to cherish every laugh, every embrace, every moment of ordinary life, because ordinary suddenly felt extraordinary. Since then, Kelly has openly shared the insight she discovered. She came to the realization that love is tested in difficult times, not in happy ones. Marriage is about holding hands in hospital rooms, not on red carpets or in picture-perfect wedding pictures. Being courageous means confronting one's anxieties head-on and continuing despite them, not being fearless. She freely admitted that the idea of missing Mark forever changed the way she saw the world. Birthdays were no longer just statistics at that point. At home, root vegetables were the main meal. Fans are startled and heartbroken to learn that Kelly Ripa's husband, Mark Consuelos, has been diagnosed with terminal cancer. Both the entertainment industry and the couple's loyal followers, who have long appreciated their vibrant, contented relationship, were taken aback by the news. Known for their spirited banter and unwavering affection for one another, Kelly and Mark have built a life together that has been a source of strength and support. Their legacy makes this news all the more tragic. Kelly and Mark have been frank and candid with their followers throughout their partnership and as parents of 3 kids. Their love story, which started on All My Children, has become a symbol of long-term cooperation in Hollywood, and their connection on Live and Mark and Kelly is infectious. However, this heartbreaking prediction demonstrates how cruel and unpredictable life can be. Kelly's heartfelt declaration. The statement came directly from Kelly, who confirmed the devastating news in a touching social media message. Kelly has been feeling a lot of emotions since learning how bad Mark's situation is and was open about them in her article. Kelly said, with a mixture of pain and surprise, that Mark is now fighting the most difficult battle of his life. We are focusing on each day as it comes, and although we have hope, we also know that the future is filled with unknowns. She went on to add how much their fans have meant to them over the years and how their prayers and love have supported them throughout this difficult time. Our fans have always been like family to Mark and I. Your love means more to us than words can express, she continued, expressing her obvious gratitude for the overwhelming support her family has received. The announcement was shocking to their fans because neither Kelly nor Mark had ever discussed any health concerns in public before. Despite their regular sharing of funny moments and candid insights into their family life, the couple had kept Mark's sickness a secret until recently. Kelly is demonstrating their appreciation for their fans' support and want to be open and honest with them by choosing to share such personal information with them. The upcoming conflict. Although Kelly did not specify Mark's specific cancer type, it is clear that the issue is significant. As Mark fights the battle of his life, Kelly has supported him no matter what. Mark is well known for his courage and tenacity. Like many cancer battles, the path ahead will undoubtedly be filled with a range of emotions, from hope to fear to success. Kelly is obviously a strong partner and parent, but she still has a long emotional journey ahead of her. At the time of his diagnosis, Mark's health and the couple's careers are changing. While Kelly takes a break to spend time with her husband up into difficult time, guest hosts have stepped in to keep the show running. However, Kelly has stated that she is currently focusing on supporting Mark and his family. As they have watched the couple's journey over the years, many have experienced the emotional strain of the situation. Admirers have found inspiration in their relationship and in each of their distinct careers. Fans are showing Mark their love and support while they wait for more details, trusting that his family's love and his own fortitude will help him get through this. The strength of a firm family. Kelly and Mark are fortunate to have a strong, devoted family that has only gotten stronger with time. The couple's children, Michael, Lola, and Walken, have always come first, demonstrating how important family is to them. In her social media post, Kelly shared updates on how her kids were responding to the news and stressed that her family is supporting one another during this difficult time. Kelly's decision to make Mark's cancer diagnosis public shows how committed the pair is to being truthful and want to let their fans know they're not alone in this. In difficult circumstances, having a strong support system can be a lifesaver, and Kelly has always been a person who helps her listeners connect with others. As companions and as people with distinct careers, Kelly and Mark have had a lasting impact. The outpouring of support from fans and other celebrities is a witness to the impact that they have had. As they face this challenge, their unwavering relationship and the tremendous strength they receive from their families and each other are evident. A road to recovery and hope. Despite the overwhelming challenges they will encounter, Kelly and Mark remain optimistic. In the face of cancer's long and difficult battles, love, resilience, and medical care can change lives. In the midst of the darkest moments, Kelly's heartfelt letter was a powerful reminder that recovery is possible if you have the love and support of those closest to you. As the two embark on